Today I'm going to talk about Flag Day, and a lot of people don't have any idea. They have no idea what Flag Day is. It's not a national holiday that's observed in this country. It's not a federal holiday. It's not a day that people even get off. Flag Day is a day of celebration in commemoration of back in 1777 when the first flag of this country was essentially commissioned. And I'm not talking about the older flag. I'm talking about what we know as Stars and Stripes. And you know, Flag Day has a meaning to many, many people, and some not so much. But when you think about the flag actually represents our country. Each country has a flag, and our country is no different. And when folks view our flag overseas, they're viewing the representation of the United States of America. And when naval ships fly the flag, and when planes have the flag embossed on it, and when our military servicemen and women have the flag on their uniform shoulder, it represents something more than just a piece of decoration on a piece of equipment. It represents this country, which, if you live in this country, that's a very, very important symbol. It symbolizes the freedoms that we enjoy in this country as a result of the Constitution, which came to be some 10 or 11 years later after the flag was commissioned. A lot of people don't know that either. And you know, our Constitution is what separates us from the way that we live and the way that other countries live. It delineates the way, or defines, government and the way our government is built. And embedded in that Constitution is the Bill of Rights, which has many, many amendments. And those amendments speak to the liberties and freedoms that we enjoy in this country as individuals. You know, the pursuit of happiness essentially is one of those things. The pursuit of liberty and freedom is one of those things that is delineated in our Bill of Rights. And, you know, there's a lot of conversation going on about protests and marches and things like that. And that's covered in the First Amendment, you know, the freedom to protest, the freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the freedom to be able to speak out publicly without fear of reprisal. That's what's covered in our First Amendment. And then there's the Second Amendment, which we know as the right to bear arms. You know, I'm a big proponent of carrying firearms. I believe that, hey, in the 21st century, in the world that we live in, you better carry you a firearm and do it legally. And I'm a big supporter of that. I remember when I was 17 years old and I raised my right hand joining the Navy, I swore to support, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. As an oath of office to get in law enforcement, I also swore the same oath again, both of the state and the country. And, you know, those oaths of office for law enforcement, they come without expiration. For military service men and women, it comes without expiration. So if duty calls and you have to support, protect, or defend the Constitution of this country, if you swore that oath is for your lifetime without expiration. So you have to do all you can to protect those things that you swore to protect. And, you know, a lot of people think that law enforcement swore to protect and serve. No, protection and service is a byproduct of what we swore to do, and that's to protect and defend the Constitution. So as we celebrate Flag Day, and Flag Day is always on June 14th. It's been going now since 1777. You know, remember what the flag symbolizes. Remember the freedoms that we enjoy in this country. Remember the freedoms that we enjoy in the state of Florida, or whatever state you're in this country. And if you're out of country viewing this, remember home. Remember the United States of America and why we do what we do, why we believe what we believe. And it'll humble you. It'll humble you as you reflect on those things. So happy Flag Day. Hopefully I'll be talking to you soon. Hopefully I shared a bit of information that educated you just a little bit further. Thank you.